We're here to talk about Canelo Alvarez and Munguia coming up this weekend. Now, Munguia, I would say in terms of exciting fights that could have been made, is definitely not at the top of the list. Um, I think Canelo and team are doing the boxing world a disservice, kind of not giving us what the people are asking for. But I get it, right? I think this is a great fight for Canelo to really get an opponent that I feel like is kind of tailor made for his style. Munguia likes to come forward. He doesn't have great head movement, and I think Canelo will be able to chop him down. Pretty handily. Now, however, Munguia is undefeated. So some people might look and say, this guy's 43-0, blah, 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 blah. But the guy hasn't fought anybody. He's got like two notable wins on his record. One is against John Ryder. John Ryder is not was never a problem for Canelo. So I don't think this opponent is really anything for Canelo to like worry about. I think this fight was set up strategically as a good tune-up fight for Canelo before he goes into the gauntlet against either Benavidez or Crawford.
Public craves and demands that your next fight is David Benavidez. You open to doing that?
We'll see. Why not? If the money is correct, why not? I can fight him Saturday night too.
Later this year. And I think Crawford would be first because Benavidez, with the size and just with everything else that's going to come with, is more of a test. I think Canelo has the advantage going against Crawford, being that he's the bigger guy. He's fought all the way up at 175. So I think this will be a warm-up fight. I've got Canelo winning the fight. I would say that it's going to be under 10 that I had Canelo winning by TKO. What are your thoughts on it, Doug?
So let me ask you a question. So how many losses does Canelo have?
2.
All right. Who did those 2 losses come by?
It came to Floyd Mayweather at 147. And it came to Bivol at 175 for the light heavyweight title.
So Bivol, when you look at his whole setup, being 6 foot even, orthodox, 72-inch reach, and when you look at Munguia, very similar in structure and stature. I mean, the numbers are identical. However, he's undefeated. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is going to go to distance.
Okay.
This is going to distance. And I got Munguia. Beating Canelo.
Oh my God.
By decision.
Listen, I'm not even after you picking Ryan Garcia, I can't even balk at the pick. Like, I gotta just respect it.
Listen,
but
it may be a tune-up. It may feel as if it's going to be a tune-up, and that's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
And you're gonna think it's a tune-up, and then he started tagging you, and he started moving. He keeping you in a distance. You're not overwhelming him with your punches. You're not being able to get inside and get some body shots on him, and he's just tapping you because he got the reach advantage. He got the height advantage. Oh, it can be bad. It can go to distance. I think it's gonna go to distance.
Yeah, I think you got a good point. But when have we ever seen Canelo outside of the Bivol fight overwhelm?
You look like you were going to punch him.
Yeah, I will. If he come closer, I fuck him.
No, you're not fucked up, Josh.
Oh, it haven't.
We haven't. And
I'm a Canelo fan. I like Canelo. I just put him at number 2 on my top 5 Mexican boxer list. I got him, but I really think that this is not going to be as easy as people are making it out to be. I truly think it's going to go. What do y'all call it? The deep waters or whatever y'all call it?
Going to the championship rounds, the deep waters. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going there. It's going 12.
Okay. And I don't disagree. Like I said under 10. By under 10, I meant like around 9, 10. It could go 12. right? Like because a lot of Canelo's recent fights have went the distance. He hasn't um he hasn't shown the ferocity and in terms of wanting to I feel like wanting to knock opponents out. Cause I think he can. Like I just haven't seen him really unload and really it does look like he slowed down some. I hate to say that because I hate when they say that about athletes. I just but Father Time is what it is. And when he's fought for the amount of time he's fought for, we talking about a guy with 65 fights. That's a lot of mileage. He has started to slow down some, but I think even with the slowdown, I think again we just live in a "what have you done for me lately" world. By him losing the Bivol, all of a sudden everyone is like,
Listen,
"Oh, he don't got it no more." But what people don't,
Canelo don't got it. I'm not saying that. I'm not
yeah,
saying.
I'm not saying you're saying it, but a lot of I see the talk online, and they talking about he ducking Benavidez, he ducking Crawford, and all of this, and I'm like, a lot of times we don't have respect for our legends in the sport. I mean, if I was
What's respect?
no, not you. I'm not saying you. I'm I'm saying in general. When people are saying he's ducking and everything, it's like even if he were ducking, which I don't think he is. I mean, he kind of has earned the right to say, like, hey, I'm at the end of my career. I don't want to fight this young,
Yeah.
well, like, I don't want to fight this young dude. Like, you can say that.
The thing, though, bro, let me ask you a question. Okay, we're not going to throw ages out there, but we're both in our early 30s, right?
Yep.
How did you feel? Okay, how does your body feel now in comparison to 5 years ago? Honest answer.
So I'll put it this way, man. Like my body feels the same until it doesn't. So, and I'll compare it to 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I like so 15 years ago, I would leave class and go and hoop for 5-6 hours and fit my economics homework into whatever time I got left and go to bed late and wake up for class the next day. 10 years ago, I could still hoop for 3-4 hours and I would be dead tired after that. Now, I could hoop for about 2 hours. Hopefully we playing half court, not full court. And I'm probably going to be about dead after that. So there are changes in your body as you get older. That you don't have as much energy. You don't have as much probably pop on your punches if you're a boxer.
And think about this, bro. Let's take it even a step further. Let's talk about things that are not necessarily exterior. Let's talk about like interior, like what, like your gut health, like different things change as you age.
So much
between Canelo and his opponent. For me, that makes a tremendous difference. Less wear and tear. It's going 12. It's going 12. Decision. Canelo L.
You want to put them 50 push-ups on that again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold the hell up. Then we put 50 push-ups on the last the Garcia and the Haney fight.
I don't know if we did on that. I don't know. I gotta look at the tape.
Y'all gotta roll back the footage.
I gotta roll back the footage. I know there were discussions about it. I don't know if we did.
I think we put 50 on that, bro.
If we did, I'll give you a 50 righteous. I'll give you a 50 righteous. I don't remember though.
I got Munguia, however you pronounce his last name. That sound about right. In 12 by decision.
I got Canelo by stoppage. I do think it gets to the late rounds, but if it does go to distance, Canelo unanimous decision.